We're excited to publish our annual report again this year. That's something we do each December. I just wanted to point out a couple of highlights for the viewers, Melanie, that I think people might find of interest. One would be the enrollment. Right now we have a K-12 enrollment right at 1250, and that's up from 4 years ago when it was 1,188. So we're happy about that trend, and that does not include the 65 plus preschoolers that we have. So we're currently educating well over 1,300 students a day, and it's nice to see that increase
absolutely.
in kids. Another thing that I wanted to point out would be our spending, and that was something that the school boards worked really hard on. Our staff's done a great job of making some adjustments, but in the 2012-13 school year, we actually spent less money than we spent in 2008-09, and so not many businesses of any size can say that. We've had to do that because our revenue has really been on a roller coaster, up and down. And we talked last spring about state aid and property taxes and those types of things. But a couple of alarming trends as it pertains to school district business would be our property tax request has gone up over $3 million in 5 years. So the burden that our local property tax owners are bearing for the York Public Schools budget is immense, and it has grown quite a bit. What's important for people to understand is that even though all of our taxes have gone up so much, that the total revenue that York Public Schools has access to in 13-14, so from September 1 of 13 through August 31 of 14, we're only going to have $75,000 more dollars in annual revenue than the district had in 2008-09. So that $3 million plus jump in property taxes has been very offset by our state aid going down so much. Our federal revenue's gone down almost $900,000. So
your local burden is
the local burden
everything now,
is just tremendous, and it's always been. There's always been. The majority of the burden on your local property taxes, but it has really gotten out of whack here the last couple of years. But I just wanted to reassure our viewers, our patrons, that we don't have $3 million more to work with because our property taxes bring in $3 million more. In 2013-14, we have $75,000 more to work with than we had in 2008-09. That's a less than a 1% increase in our $14 million budget. That doesn't even pay for the fixed costs that we have through utilities and fuel and those types of things. A lot of the same fixed cost battles that our farmers have. So that's certainly a concern. But we're proud that we're spending less, but we're sure hoping that the revenue picture can turn around. We're working with state senators on that and so on. We have some really exciting news. Now getting to good news.
Yeah.
We have some really exciting news about how our students are doing. If you look at the class of 2013 who graduated this past May, we had 113 graduates. 75 of them qualified or received at least one scholarship, and as a class total, they received over $2.65 million in scholarships. Tremendous representation of our community. Outstanding kids, outstanding families. But the other thing that I'm so proud about with that $2.65 million figure is the support that we get from our community. If you've ever been to an honors night at York High School in April, it takes like 2 hours and nobody complains because of all the local scholarships. All the businesses, all the foundations in and around York County that provide opportunities for our kids are just spectacular. So we're very proud of that. Dual credit is another program at the high school that has really exploded the last 4 years. Those are courses where students can earn high school credit towards a diploma, but also transferable college credit in past high school experience. In 2009-10, we had 399 dual credits earned by juniors and seniors. Last year in 2012-13, that number had jumped to 1,072. So that is saving our students and their families a lot of time and money when they go to college. It is not abnormal to have a York Duke graduate go to college with 15 to 18 hours and save
Already under their belt
already
when
under
they
their
get
belt.
there.
They're already a second semester freshman before they even plug in their microwave
That's
in their dorm room.
fantastic. That's fantastic.
So the other thing, our 3rd through 5th graders, 6th through 8th graders doing outstanding on our nationally normed reading and math assessments. Right now we have 90% of our students that are performing at the proficient level on state assessments. Super proud of that. Our ACT composite scores at 22.4, state average is 21.5. So just very proud of all the hard work that our students and their families and our staff are putting in, and we encourage people to visit our annual report. It's actually a link on our website at yorkpublic.org. There's a bunch of tabs on the left, and they can click on there. I believe it says Annual Patron Report. But it gives a lot of info from how many meals we serve to how many miles our buses travel to all the financial and achievement data.